Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I've got something a little bit different than what I normally do, but before I get into the topic of the video, I want to really quick go over the gameplay, since the gameplay itself isn't really the main focus of the video. It's just sort of there so you guys have something to look at. This is footage of my very first ranked match as Fizz, and to make it even better, this is actually the very first match that I played with him that was against normal people. I played him a little bit in the PBE client, but only in bot matches, just to sort of get the feel of him, decide if I actually want to buy him on the real client. And I liked him enough in those bot matches that I actually did decide to buy him on the real client, and it was a pretty good decision. I also decided to speed up the footage a little bit in a way that you wouldn't have to sit through lots of boring gameplay, like walking around through the jungle and getting set up in lanes and doing the laning phase and stuff like that. I tried to speed up those parts and condense it down into lots of action-packed footage, simply because not only does it make it more interesting, that most of the video is team fights and me fighting people and stuff like that, but it also takes what would normally be a 30-minute match and breaks it down into roughly 15 minutes or so, which is a lot easier to talk over and is a lot easier for you guys to pay attention to and watch, So for the topic of this video, I'm going to be going over the mentality of winning. And by that, I mean basically everything from team morale to keeping calm in stressful situations. I can't tell you how many lobbies I've been in where people start bitching about how we're going to lose just because the other team's team comp, or our own team comp, or the players the other team has, or just something stupid like that. I'm sure you guys have all been in those lobbies where right after Champion Select, or even during Champion Select, somebody types in the chat like, "Oh, GG, we're gonna lose." And it really affects how the game turns out, because having the mindset that you're going to win or you're going to lose plays a huge part in how that game turns out. Because if you go into a match thinking that you're going to lose, you're going to make stupid decisions. You're going to go in there and be like, "Oh, this doesn't matter, we're going to lose, so there's no point, I shouldn't try my hardest," or your judgment's going to be clouded because you're going into that match not thinking like a winner. I don't want to put it like that, but that's basically what I mean. Do you wonder why team coaches for sports teams have prep talks before matches? Like, I used to play football when I was in high school, and our team captain would always have this sort of promotional speech before the game to get us pumped up. And that plays a big part in how the game turned out. Team morale is a big thing. If you go into a game thinking that you're going to win, there's a good chance that you're going to play your best and you're not going to make stupid decisions. Now, obviously, team morale isn't like the only thing that goes into winning. You still have to worry about team comps and individual skill and stuff like that. But basically what I'm saying is, if you want to play your best, you have to sort of like pump yourself up before the games. Like, yeah, we're gonna win this, we're gonna do really good because I know that I'm good at this game. You can't go into a lobby thinking like, "Oh, their team's full of hyper carries, we're gonna do really bad," and still expect to pull a victory with that kind of mindset. It's just not gonna happen, because you went into that match already losing in your head, I don't want this to sound corny, but basically, if you just stay positive throughout the entire match, no matter what the situation is, there's a good chance that you can still turn it around at some point in the game and possibly even win. Unless the other team has a super fed Jax, because there's no stopping him. One big thing that I see more than anything in the League community that causes us to lose matches is people passing blame to other players, and it really ticks me off. Even if they aren't getting mad at me for not doing super amazing, I get irritated at people on my team calling somebody else a noob or that they should give up. Seriously guys, first off, it's the game. It's for fun. Second, that really lowers team concentration and team morale as a whole. You could be doing good in a match and just somebody say one snarky thing about somebody, like how they messed up at top lane or how their jungle leash was bad or something like that, and then instantly, boom, you could go from having full confidence in the game to just be at 60%, oh, maybe we're not doing so good, maybe we aren't going to win this. And it really affects the game as a whole. And third, not everybody is as pro as some people think that they are, And if somebody isn't doing good or they're having a bad game, why would you bitch at them about it? Why not just try to help them? And Because I mean, after all, it's a game. You should be helping them to have more fun and, you know, enjoy it like you do. I can understand getting mad at trolls for legitimately trying to ruin a match, but like taking a knife to each other's throats just because somebody isn't doing as good as they should be, or like just because they're having an off game, isn't gonna help anyone. And I'll even admit, like, I'm guilty of this sometimes too. There are just some things that some people do sometimes. That's a lot of sums, but that just get under my skin, and I just, like, I don't know, just can't. I have to be mad at them, you know. And it doesn't help anybody. Instead of having that kind of mentality, we should all just, you know, try to give that person pointers instead of being like, hey bro, you suck, you should uninstall. Be like, hey, you're getting hammered top lane, buy a health and armor and play more passive or something like that, or just try to farm up and see if you can come back late game. People don't do that very often. They all get mad in the chat, and you know, it's a shame that that's what League is sometimes. I'll let you know that when I started League, I sucked. Like, I was really bad. I've never played a game like this before. I came from a very strong Halo background and had never touched a game like League before. And I'll say this, if I didn't have my friends there with me to help me learn, like, I probably would have given up because of how the community reacts to new players and people that aren't doing very good. It's a shame that that's how it is sometimes, that like the community's reaction to people can be so bad that they would consider stopping playing a game that's legitimately fun. But sometimes that's just what it is, and I think that everybody should probably try to be a little more positive, you know? I mean, the game's fun. It's supposed to be there so people can have fun. Why not act like it instead of getting mad at somebody? Another thing I want to talk about is keeping your calm. Staying calm is a big thing when it comes to competitive games like this, simply because if you can stay calm in the middle of a match, like even when things are starting to get hectic, you can think rationally about what's going on, you can analyze situations better, and you can think about like the best possible solution to what's going on. Whereas if you aren't calm, more than likely you're going to start making mistakes and make stupid decisions because you're not thinking clear enough. For instance, if you start getting mad, you're going to start playing like you're mad and you're going to start making reckless decisions. If you're sad for some reason, you're going to start playing like you're sad and you're going to start making decisions like the match doesn't matter. And, oh wait, right here, I do want to point out one thing about the gameplay. Watch this TF kill. I think it's pretty good. I saved this Quinn, who's also, we were duo queuing. This is my buddy Camrith. Pretty nice kill. But back to the topic. Staying calm helps you assess situations better. And personally, I like to play music when I play games, so that it keeps me in the zone, or I'll be on Skype with some friends. Those two things typically work pretty good to keep me calm in like the most stressful of matches. But you know, it's all personal preference. Like, you can do whatever you want, just as long as you keep calm, I guess. Now, this is actually all that I want to talk about for this video. There is quite a few minutes left in the gameplay, so after I'm done talking about this, you can enjoy the gameplay, or you can go watch something else. It's up to you. But what do you guys think about these videos? Because I know it's kind of hard to think about what I'm going to do for a League video, because not very many people want to sit around and watch like a 30 to 45 minute match about just League. I mean, like, if you wanted to watch that, you could just go play a match yourself and experience the same thing. But I think that doing videos like this that are mostly action while commentating over them might be a good thing to do. It might keep people interested, I don't know. I'll judge by how well received this video is. But if you have any ideas on what you guys want to see for possibly new videos, just message me or comment on this video. I enjoy all the feedback that I get, and I'll try everything, you know. I mean, I like to keep my viewers happy, so if you have an idea that you want to see that nobody else is doing, or you have an idea that you really like that other people do and you like that style, just, you know, let me know, and I'll see what I can do. You guys have a good rest of the day, and enjoy the rest of the video. God damn it, Avast. Popping up in my speech. But yeah, there's like 3 minutes left in the clip. So you can watch this, or you can clip away. Either way, have a good day, Who would have known that he could be a poet and not know it? Later.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.